Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our second Alpha presenter this afternoon from ConnectMe 360, Mr. Brian Hayashi.
Hi there. It looks like we're waiting for some of the other people to come in from the delicious treats we have out there. As a veteran of CD-ROM, interactive television, and the early days of the web, I feel like I've become a little bit of a student of history. And as a student of history, it allows you to give it a sense of perspective. The computer ushered in a brave new world of retailing. Before that, the credit card made it possible for people to spend more money than they actually had in their wallet. And it's for that reason I'm making this prediction that by the year 2016, we're going to be in an era of consumerism that dwarfs anything that we've seen before. I know it kind of sounds far-fetched right now, but there are some things that come along, and that stuff is going to be fueled by instant gratification. The ability for people to use their mobile to buy things from their mobile, and when businesses are aligned so they can provide the connected experience. And what I mean by the connected experience is the feeling that you get when you're talking with a business and you have the confidence that if you ask them a question, you're going to get a good answer. It's that when you're part of a connected experience, I think people feel more empowered to explore more, to have fun, and they're going to spend less time complaining. And so what I'm going to show you today is, hold on one second. If you go back in time, Coca-Cola was your first sign that a restaurant was probably going to have some pretty good product. And in the 1970s, the notion of cable television was a sign that maybe you should go to this hotel versus the other hotel. And right now, what we're seeing with Twitter is if you go online, you're able to see whether or not they've got these great deals. Now, we're stuck here. Apologize. So in about a year ago, we began crawling Twitter to get information as Vegas Tweets in Las Vegas and as Food Wine Classic for the eponymous event. Basically, we'd follow the different chefs that were there, and we found out some interesting things. That when the chefs were talking about stuff, these were things that were trends. They were telling you what was going to be popular in the upcoming year. And in fact, we used that as we started crawling that kind of stuff, and we came up with this concept of what happens if for all these tweets, you use them as a way for people to buy things right away, so that in Vegas, if it's breakfast time, they give you ideas of where to go for breakfast. If it's lunchtime, blah, 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 and so on into the evening. And so our notion then became, for every tweet, if we could take the content that these businesses had, make it easy to share so that if someone wanted to get a menu, whatever, that every time someone makes a link from Twitter, that we'd give this service for free, but we'd charge $2. So $1 would go back to the Convention and Visitor Bureau, and the other dollar would go towards our expenses. And so what we did is we just today launched travel.com, which is a directory of Twitter, all the tweets for the different cities. And if you go here, you see that here's a phone number. And so we're able to track all of these activities. So when people click on a link, when people make a phone call, we're able to track all of this information. And at the same time, we're able to take all that information that you saw on the previous screen, the brochures, and make those immediately available. As an alpha, we're just getting started, but the notion is is we're looking for hotels, airlines, convention and visitor bureaus who are interested in adding rich media to their experience. Thanks so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Hayashi.